And hello to Mirabelle. How are you? I hope you're doing well on this nice night. We have a warm night here with us. So, yeah, night. Oh, I better turn that down. So then that way it doesn't annoy anyone. While I'm at it, I'm going to do some knitting. While I'm chatting away. Hey, Eden, how are you? I hope you're good. I'm not on top chat. I'm on the normal chat now, which is good. So I'm going to do some knitting. See where I'm up to. Where I am. Okay. Hi Diane, how are you? How are things? I'm knitting a hat. So I'm in the middle of doing the pattern. Maribel says, "Hi Eden. What's everyone else got on their hooks and in their cups?" I do have a cup of tea. Maribel says, "Hi Diane." So I thought I'll do some knitting while I was just going to, come on, do an hour live or something. Diane says, "Ooh, pretty hat. Thank you." The yarn was gifted to me from a friend, and it's the big twist, and it's the multicolored one, so it is really, really nice. Nightbot says, "Thank you, Maribel, for hanging out with us." And the same with Eden. Maribel says, "Coffee in my cup and getting day for work." Okay. Eden says, "Geez, Nightbot to go to bed." Oh, that'd be good if Nightbot went to bed, wouldn't it? I don't think Nightbot knows what bed is. Sorry if my needles are annoying you hitting the box. I'm using longer knitting needles to do my hat because of the yarn that I'm using, and then the amount of stitches, it wasn't doing it on the short needle, so I had to put them on the longer ones, which makes it easier. So yeah, which is good. So, but I'm sort of got one more block to do after this one, and then I'm decreasing off, and then once I've done that, then I'll be able to sew it up and take some photos and put it on YouTube, so it can be another video to go up. Eden said, "I'm drinking tea. What is happening?" I'm drinking tea too, and nothing's happening because I'm knitting and talking to you, which I love to do. I love talking to people. Diane said, "Mother Nature woke me up. Not working on anything currently. Maybe heading back to bed, but we'll leave you running." Oh, thank you, Diane. You do that. I hope you get to go back to sleep after Mother Nature's called you, because it is early in the morning for you guys at the moment. So, which is good. Well, not good because you've got to get up and go and do Mother Nature, but yes. Hi, Joy. How are you? She says, "Hello, Lisa. How's things with you?" I know this is probably just a weird time to be going live, but I just thought, wow, I'll get on and do at least an hour, and then that way, go from 7 o'clock to about 8 o'clock. Came on a little early, so yeah. Eden says, "Hey, yeah, Joy," and then Diane said it's 5 a.m. where she is. Oh, yeah, I hope you do go back to sleep. Being a Friday for you guys, so hopefully you might get back to sleep after Mother Nature. I think Mother Nature needs to, hang on a bit and then wait till it's a reasonable time for you to go up and go to the loo. But you just never know who's going to go live. Dealing with sciatica right now, but it's slowly getting better. Oh, yes, that is a painful thing. And it's hard to get comfortable once that starts playing up. Really, really plays up. I feel for people who suffer with sciatica. It is really not the best of things to be having while you want to try and get some sleep. So, been a nice day here for us today, and still quite warm going into the evening now. So I might have to go down later and put the aircon on and sit downstairs for a little while. Bit warm up here in the bedroom. So I can go downstairs there in a little while and I can watch Grimm. I like Grimm. It's one of my favourite TV shows. Sorry if you can hear the cats wailing. Hope they don't get too loud. If they do, I can always mute myself. He's probably just wailing because he's looking for a partner. Eden said sciatica is a pain in the bum, to put it nicely. Well, I would have said that too, Eden. So yes, it is a pain in the butts. One big pain in the butts. So I have 2 more panels to go now, just before I get on to the next one, which won't take long. So, which will never take long at all. So, and it's a pretty simple pattern to follow. So, my head, it's not sitting properly since I've had my shower. Never sits the way I want it. Joy says, getting myself a TENS machine, and it's got myself a TENS machine and it's helping, and actually got some sleep last night. It's 5 a.m. there too. Wow. And Joy says to Eden, yes it is. LOL. Yeah, it's... And what does the TENS machine do for you, Joy? Does it massage where the sciatica is, does it? That's the case. I hope that's what it's doing for you. Because that's nice when you can have something like that to help. Really nice to have something like that to help. Especially when you want to get sleep and you can't when the sciatica plays up. That's the real pain, when you want to go to sleep and you can't. So, yeah. It's hard. It is hard. I'm just waiting to collect on Lara's game. Get to collect now. So, which is good, that's that done. Now, until 10 o'clock. Yes, little electric current quietens down the nerve. Oh, okay. Well, now I can see why you got some sleep last night, which is good. Because it helps you out. Helps you out quite a bit when you need to get to sleep. Little electrical currents. At least it's helping you, though. Helping you out quite a bit. Which is good. So now I'll get back to my knitting while I'm chatting. So then that way it gets more knitting. I get some more knitting done. I really like doing this pattern with this hat. It works Works out really, really nice. And it looks like you got little square boxes. I'm not sure if on the pattern it actually says what it's called, does it? A textured beanie, that's what it's called, a textured beanie. Eden says, "Oh, do you feel it helps Joy or heat packs as well?" Hmm, be interesting to know that one, Eden. Whether it helps. Well, I'm guessing it will help Eden because Joy got some sleep the night before last night. So I'm guessing it's helping her get some sleep, which is good because it's what you need is to sleep. We always need sleep. So, which is good. Hot and cold seems to irritate it, but yes, that helps. Oh, that's good. See, probably heat packs works different in different ways for different people, I would imagine. But if your tens machine is helping you better, Joy, you're better off sticking what works better than what doesn't work. Motorbikes are getting louder and louder every time they go past, don't they? They're more louder than what children are lately. Yeah, I got to do one more block of this one, what I'm doing, and then I'll start decreasing. So I have um 4, 5, 6, 7 more rows of the pattern to do after this one, and then I'll be decreasing before I sew it up. Cut the bit off and start sewing up. And if I want to do a second one, I do have another skein over there. Joyce said, "Oh, Eden says, I'm getting my motorbike license." Jokes, jokes, jokes. You see about that, Eden. Joyce said, "One of the bad things was no knitting or crocheting this past week." Yeah. When the sciatica plays up, it doesn't want you to be doing anything. It just wants to be a pain in the backside. And it makes it hard to concentrate on doing crocheting and knitting, especially if you've got to do counting rows. That's the worst bit, is when you've got to counting, and especially when you've got a pain like sciatica, it's bad. But you'll get once you get going, Joy, and under your sciatica back in place, then you can get back to doing what you like doing best, and that's your knitting and crocheting, and then you'll be able to catch up on everything that you didn't do, and then that way you'll be good because then you'll be able to get your whips done then. So then that way you get your whips done and everything else, and then you wouldn't know yourself then, would you? To whether once you caught up on things. Here in Melbourne, where we are, in Melbourne, we have a long weekend. So today's just here in Melbourne, not the rest of the Australia, just Melbourne. It's grand final eve, public holiday for us because our footballers they come to the grand final tomorrow because it's the last two teams left standing. And one team is called Collingwood Football Club, and the other one's called Brisbane Lions Football Club. I'm going for Brisbane Lions to win, hoping they will win. But we'll see at 5 o'clock tomorrow night, Australian Eastern Standard Time, to who's actually won and who's going to get the medals at the end. So on the winning team, each player gets a medal, so and even to the coach. And one player will get the best and fairest for that day. So but we have to wait. And then at half time, like you guys with your football, when you've got halftime entertainment, we do too. And Kiss is going to do it, the band called Kiss. It was going to be Crowded House, but they couldn't make it. So, because Kiss is here in Australia, they're coming here first to Melbourne and then off to do the rest of their tour. So they're going to be singing some songs for us at halftime, our halftime entertainment. So that would be fantastic to see. That'd be great to have a ticket near the fence just to see the band Kiss. But the tickets sold out as soon as they know who was in the finals. And each team only gets allocated so many. That's it, the Super Bowl. Yes. Oh, well, I know a lot of people would love to have a long weekend for our Super Bowl. Yeah, but it's only us here in Victoria, Melbourne, Victoria, that's got the long weekend. The rest of the country of Australia don't get it. Because we all celebrate the main public holidays, but then each state and territory have their own. Do they broadcast it on TV? Yeah, they do for the whole of Australia, but I don't know. Yeah, I think if you're in the United States, I think if you go down to one of your local bars, I think they will play the Aussie football. I'm not quite sure on that, but yes, we all get it on football. We get it all on TV. So tomorrow, everybody will get, being Saturday for us, they'll get to watch it. I think it starts about 8 o'clock on TV with the North Melbourne breakfast, and then goes on to other things. And it's a long day, especially when you've got children that want to go to the football. It's a very, very long day. So. Oh yeah, we do. We get it all on TV. It's all broadcasted on TV. Like I said, I'm sure I heard someone say they've watched it in the US. I'm not 100% sure, but yes, we get it broadcasted on TV. And I think it starts at 8 o'clock our local time, and then it'll probably finish about 6 o'clock at night. So it is a long, long day for them. Eden's said packed out stadium and Federation Square is going to be too scary to be there. Yes, Eden. Oh, and you might as well say maybe Amy Park for Collingwood. There'll be a packed out crowd there too. So it's going to be packed. Doesn't matter what part of the city you're going to be in tomorrow, in Melbourne tomorrow. So it's going to be huge and packed. Hi, Sandrine. How are you? She says, hi, all. I'm not a sports person, but maybe one of our ESPN's broadcast it. Maybe if you check it out, that yes, maybe that's probably where I've seen it. I'm not sure. How are you, Sandrine? I hope good. Did I hear that you finished your mosaic blanket? You done a fantastic work on that mosaic blanket. That is really, really nice. And Nightbot saying, thank you, Purple Crochet and Morbid Dreamy, for hanging out with me today. And how are you feeling, Sandrine? I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling better or getting over everything. Sort of that. Okay. Eden says, hi, Dreenie. And then Joyce says, hello, Dreenie. Everyone's saying hello. So I'm going to be on for a little while, not doing a huge live at the moment, so sort of thing. Eden says, yes, Joy, try ESPN. That's where I watch some of the American football. Hi, Suzanne, the Swedish Yanni Hooker. How are you? How you been? I hope you've been good. Gonna turn around this way a little bit more. And oh yeah, I better have my cup of tea before it goes cold. I don't want it to go cold. Sandrine says, yes, I'm done. I was hurting a little bit earlier. Oh, that's not good. Eden says, hi, Suzanne. Is that you're hurting? Is that because your blanket or from something else? I'm drinking out of Call the Midwife's cup. See? A little bit smaller than what I'm used to drinking out of, but it does its trick. It does its trick. Suzanne said, I'm a bit tired today. Couldn't sleep last night. Oh, at least you can have a bit of a nap. Can you go and have a nap? So then that way later you don't feel so tired. I find you get like that when you go to bed tired and it takes you ages to sleep and then you're up half the night. And when the next day comes, you're more exhausted than before. Suzanne, the Swedish Yanni Hooker says, hey, Eden and Joy. I'm having a cup of tea. I haven't had one. Don't know when the last time I had a cup of tea. Normally I have a coffee. But today I'm having a cup of tea. Because I think we needed one. Somehow. And then that way I'll have it and then I'll be able to get back into doing my knitting. It's getting there. Eden says, can I call Sheldon Cooper? Knock, 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 Sheldon. We'll give you knock, 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 Eden. Knock, 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 Eden. But if you want to call Sheldon, you can call Sheldon if you want to. Suzanne said, yes, I'm going to have a shower and then a nap. I reckon that sounds good. Having a shower and then go and have a shower and then have a lay down. Because I think that sounds like a good idea. I already had my shower. That's why my hair's not sitting how I want it to. So that'll do. At least I'm just going to leave it how it is and leave it like that. Because I'm going to go downstairs in a little while and then I'll put the aircon on for a little bit and I'll watch some TV downstairs. And then I'll come back up after to do. I won't take my knitting down because I'll have a little bit of a break and then I'll come back upstairs and do some more. Because the knitting's not going nowhere. Dreenie said, from too much driving and walking from last couple of days. Oh, where were you driving to? And walking. Did you go somewhere special? With family or something? I can hear you through the wall. Then like 5 seconds later you can read the chat. It makes me laugh. Yes, I know it would make you laugh, Eden. And Joy says, LOL, Eden. Because this wall right here, Eden's on the other side. What's the time over there in Australia? Here it's 11:23 a.m. Here it is 7:23 p.m. So I think that'll make us about 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours the difference. There's those eyes. They're peeping through and keeping an eye on me. The only thing with this pattern is you've got to make sure you do it right. Because if you don't, you're in trouble. It's the only problem. But it all works out. Help, she's poking my wall. Yes, poke, 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 poke. I can go knock, knock, knock if you like. If that makes it easier. Yes, Joy, our time is my time is changing on the weekend. Sunday morning at 2 o'clock. But not all of Australia is changing. Western Australia, Queensland, and Northern Territory don't change. But South Australia, Victoria, Tasmania, New South Wales, and ACT, Australian Capital Territory, we change at 2 o'clock on Sunday morning. So, yes, we're changing. And New Zealand changed last week, so I learnt that today. So they changed last week, but we're changing Sunday. So yes, and we're already 29 days in spring. So yeah, I'm not a lover of time change. Not a lover at all. But I suppose we better have it then. Hello, lurkers. So right now you are 14 hours ahead of me. Ours isn't till November, I think. Yes, if I'd be 14 hours ahead of you. So are you on the um so you're 14 hours behind me, so you're the same time as what Nancy is from My Little Treasures with Nancy. I'm Eastern. Okay. So that's what Nancy is from My Little Treasure. I think she's Eastern too. Yeah. So I'm not sure what our time will be by the time we change. On Sunday, I might be 15 hours ahead of you by then. And then when you guys go back, I won't know the time until it comes to when you guys go back. And I think I was on someone's live the other week, and they said something about November that you guys are going. We move forward. We go ahead. We go ahead in spring, which is your fall, and then we go back in our autumn, which will be your spring. So yeah, we move ahead in the spring and go back in the autumn. So, and one bonus is when you've got laptops, computers, normal computers, TVs, and iPads and phones, you don't need to change. Same here, spring forward and fall back. Yep, we're the same. Yep. Spring forward and autumn back. And I think ours goes back in, I'm not sure, I think it's April next year. End of March, early April.
Which one did you say fall was?
Spring for forward and autumn back.
The fall is autumn.
Yes, the fall is autumn, Eden. Yes. Here's the Eden came out and spoke. That's it. Yeah, so spring forward, autumn back, or fall, depending on where you're from to how you say it. Suzanne, do you say autumn or fall? Because I know all our friends in the US say fall. I'm not sure if Sweden says fall or autumn like us. Suzanne will soon let us know. Oh, she might be in the shower. Maybe, I don't know. And I know South Africa says we use both. I rather say fall. Okay, that's handy to know. So then that way we all know where, you know. Nightbot says, what's in your cup? And please remember to hydrate. Yes, I'm going to have some water, Nightbot. I'm going to do that right now. Because we all need to be hydrated. So, let's see. I got my water, which is nearly finished. And Eden's going, Nightbot, with blown kisses at him. You flirting with Nightbot, Eden? Eden said Nightbot started it. Nightbot starts a lot of things. He starts a lot of things. Just as well, I've got another bottle of water here because this one's nearly emptied. So I think I better fill him up. Nightbot's saying, please type Yoda in the chat to drop your link. And Nightbot started it, Eden said. Nightbot starts a lot of things. At least he's on the ball doing his job. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. He's doing his job. For now. While he's doing his job, he's been a good boy and he's staying out of trouble. I think that's what we need. For him to stay out of trouble. Alright, now that I had my drink, I'll be able to get back to my knitting. And just got to do one thing. Okay. Eden says Nightpot's staying out of trouble. I don't think Nightpot knows how to stay out of trouble, does he? Because he's always in trouble. But then I suppose if he's trying to be a good boy, then he wouldn't be a lot of fun. We need him to always be in trouble. Don't you think? That's what I think. I think he should be in a lot of trouble. Because he's not much fun when he's always been a good boy. So, keep up all your hard work, Nightbot, and be a good boy and keep doing what you do. We do like when you do your job. For sure. You're always a good boy when you do your job. Oh, Eden's asking for a joke. Let's see what joke he gives us. Want to be a good joke, Nightbot? Why did the miner get fired? Miner get fired from his job? He took all the granite. Good one, Nightbot. You need some good ones. Well, at least it was a laughable one for now. For now. For now. After the kids go back to school on Monday for us, my knitting club starts back next week. Always has time off when school holidays come. When Christmas comes, it'll be 6 weeks without it. But that 6 weeks will go by so quick. You won't have time to think. And hopefully by then, 6 weeks, from now until Christmas, I have a bag full of stuff to take to donate. Susan says, "What are you knitting, Lisa?" I am knitting a beanie. Once I do this line, I'll re-show you again. And Joyce's joke: what is the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. Yeah, because you've got to dry yourself down, don't you? Once I finish my line, Suzanne, I'll show you. Suzanne, I'll show you how it's turning out. I enjoy doing this. It's very relaxing. Very, very relaxing. That's better Nightbot, LOL. Yeah, he comes up with some good ones and then he comes up with some silly ones. But what do we expect from Nightbot? He does try his best. He tries his best all the time. So I'm hoping to get this done by tonight, so in that way I can get pictures done to have them up on YouTube tomorrow, which shouldn't take long to do. If I don't finish it tonight, I'll definitely have it finished tomorrow to go up tomorrow. So we'll see how we go. Alright, I'll just mark off what I've done. And I'll put one of these on so I don't lose my aunt and Suzanne, this is what it looks like so far. There's the band and there's the pattern. And it's called a textured pattern. So, and then by the time it's finished and that goes around there, it'll be a nice hat for somebody. Sounds like a plan. It sure does, Eden, doesn't it? Plan to get it done so I can move on to the next thing that I need to do. I'm trying to use up all my yarn before I go and buy new yarn. Because I've got some of the yarn that I still got before COVID. And I think it's time to use it up before I go and buy more. I've even got the yarn that Eden brought me from Hobie that I haven't even used yet. Oh, nice. Love the colours. Me too. It's called, hang on, I'll go and get pretty colours. What they are working out. And I am not colour controlling at all. I am not one for colour controlling anything. I go with the flow. I don't like colour controlling. I just knit it up and let it go. Let it go to how it wants to. This is the one that I got. It's called Big Twist Freelance. I had 3 of these, but this is how the colours are in. The light's not doing the blue justice. Maybe I go this way. Or do I come closer? Right, there you go. Look. So, but on the label it does say it is called multi blue green. So yeah, and this one that was sent to me as a happy mail, because I never tried Big Twist because we can't get Big Twist here in Australia. So it was sent to me in a happy mail. So it works out really, and I love it. And it's knitting up really nice. I've done some little baby hats out of them, and I did a baby mittens. It is really lovely, Suzanne. It's really nice. And I just like how it works out. I could have a whole I could have 10 containers full of that this big twist one. This would be nice to have a lot of totes in this colour. That colour, anything to do with big twist would be nice to have. So, but I'm happy with what I got. So, and I'm using it up, and I'm using up, and I'll also use up my other ones as well. So, I'm happy, really happy to using it. And it's doing what I need to do. So you are not procrastinating, you are just savoring them. Procrastinating. Yes, that's me. I'm definitely using them because I want to clear the boxes out so I can buy all new stuff. So, but one good thing, some of the yarn that I got before COVID helps because here in Melbourne, I know some of you guys in the US had a lot of lockdowns, and here in Australia, Melbourne's the only one that had so many lockdowns, and it came in handy having all the yarn that I had. I've never tried any US yarn, says Suzanne. This is my I've used one or two skeins before, but I hadn't tried Big Twist, but it's really I'm finding it really nice to knit with. So, and it does tell you on the ball band exactly, it tells you here it takes 3 balls for a blanket, 4 for a jumper, 1 for a hat, and 3 for a scarf. But this yarn has done I think 3 pair of mittens, a teddy, and now this hat. So it's gone. It does say on it, how many yards was it on there? 206 yards, 5.3 ounces with 188 meters with 150 grams. So it does a lot. It really does do a lot of. And also too, it depends on what size hooks and needles, of course, you use, and it does tell you on there what to use. It says a size 5 or 5.5 millimeter needle for Australia, which is a US 8 or 9, or it's a US 1 to 9 crocheting hook with a 5.5 millimeter for Australia. So I wouldn't probably, I might even stretch it out to a 6 maybe, but I probably wouldn't go any further than a 5.5. But then it depends on, I suppose, um, whether you're a loose crocheter or a loose knitter or a tight crocheter or a tight knitter, to which hook or needle you will use. I mean, I'm doing a 5 because I'm only doing a 5 because this is what the pattern. I think that's what the pattern called for. I'll have a look. I think that's what it said, a size 5. Yeah. The pattern said US size 8 needles, which is a size 5 for us. So, and then by doing that, if you use the yarn that the pattern's recommending, which is, I'll soon tell you, it is recommending, if you use Debbie Bliss Cashmere Merino Aran, 50% wool with 33% quilly, 12% cashmere worst yarn Aran yarn, and it's telling you what to sort of do. But I'm doing it with the wool that I want to use, and depending on the wool, sometimes it might work out smaller, but then it might fit a child's hat instead of an adult hat. So, I never follow what it tells me what yarn to use. And Joyce said, "Are you still doing knitting classes?" Yeah, I do still go to knitting club. I didn't go, not last week, the week before, because there was going to be no one there. And the week before that, I missed out. I didn't go because I had a bruised coccyx bone, and it made it hard to sit. And I wasn't sitting for 2 hours. And I missed the week before, so I've missed 5 weeks all ups. But I will be going back next week. Will be our first week back after school holidays until Christmas. And then after that, we've got 6 weeks off. And one of the ladies, there was a bit in this pattern I didn't understand what to do. And one good thing is, you had, I had a lady there that understood the pattern, so it made it easy. Ouch, yes, it was, and it was horrible to try and walk. Wouldn't recommend it on anyone. It was, it was awful. So I thought, I'm not sitting around there for 2 hours and then trying to get up and move, and makes it just as bad. So thought I'd rather heal before I go back. So that's what I did. So I will be back there next week without a bruised coccyx bone. So yeah. But life happens. What can we do? Life doesn't stop for it. Nothing stops for anybody. Days are just going by so quick. Quick, fast, and God knows what. So we'll be on Christmas Day long before we even know about it, since it's coming around that quick. And I want to get some black, red, and yellow yarn as well. So to I want to knit up a scarf in the indigenous colours. Eden said, "Still here, listening for a minute. That's okay. You can listen. You don't have to be here if you don't want to. If you got things to do, that's fine." And then I want to do one in red, gold, and green. You know the colours from Boy George's song, "Come a Chameleon," when they go red, gold, and green. I want to get the colours like that and do a scarf in that colour as well, because I think that would be really, really nice to do as well. I thought. But I'll most likely crochet the I find crocheting the scarves go quicker than knitting them. I just finished knitting a scarf and it felt like forever it was going to finish. But I got there. It's finished, waiting to go where I need to take it to donate. I think there's about 5 scarves I've done already to donate again. Doesn't take long to crochet the scarves. I don't mind knitting the hats, but I just don't want to knit the scarves. I rather crochet the scarves now, so which is what I want to do. So better have another drink of water in a minute, but I want to finish my line first. But I don't like stopping halfway through a line. Suzanne said, "I'm making a hot pad using the thermal stitch, and it goes so slow." Oh, does it? I haven't done the thermal stitch. I'll have to learn that one. The only one that I know how to do is I know how to do the chain, then single, and if I want a half double or a double. But I often crochet the blankets too and the scarves too. I do. I think it's called the Suzette stitch. I do. But then I also know it has other names to it too. So, but I like how the pattern turns out in it. So I did do a scarf in the V stitch, but I didn't like doing that one. I went back to doing the Suzette stitch. So I end up doing the Suzette stitch instead. So thinking, yep, I'll stay with that one. Seeing that's one that I know how to do. I'll start off with the easiest ones first, and then go to doing the other ones. I'll do what's easy first, and then practice the other ones so I can do the other ones. I like the one that Bagger Day was doing the other day with the cable stitch. She was saying how it's a yarn eater. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. But it's a yarn eater too, even when you do it in knitting as well. So but then I suppose it's one way of getting rid of your yarn to to get rid of your stash to buy more yarn. You should do patterns that are yarn eaters. That's what I would do. I think that's probably why the yarn goes a lot in this one with the way the yarn goes as well. With the way that you've got to do certain parts of the yarn. Because you slide a stitch off and then you go to the knit one. Then when you go back, you've got to do something different. And you just got to, you also got to be sort of careful on what you do too. The thermal stitch is like a single crochet, but you put the stitches in to the two back loops only, so it only grows like half a row at a time. But the fabric is thick and perfect for hot pads. Oh, okay. I haven't done the back stitch, doing it with the back loops yet. Haven't mastered that yet. But I will in time. We all learn at our own pace, don't we? And while we're learning at our own pace, well, then we get better and better, don't we? Hi, Amanda, how are you? How you been? Amanda says hello, and how are you today? I'm good. Just finishing off my China. Got the last. This is my last panel that I'm doing on my hat, and then I'm up to casting off, decreasing, and then casting off, and then sewing up my hat. And just got to make sure I don't that the loops are going where they're supposed to go. If not, I have to frog it all back to the end of the row, which is not good. But it doesn't take long to go back and then redo it again. It's how we learn by our mistakes. Happy little accidents, as Rob, what was his name? Bob Ross says. Happy little accidents. That is me. Yeah, well, I'll be on for another 5 minutes or so, and then I have to get going and going. Work out what I need to do some more work, go downstairs and whatnot. See, that goes there, and then we'll go you. Hey, Tank, how are you? How come you're not asleep, Tank? You should be sound asleep, tucked up in bed. Suzanne says, hello, Amanda and Tank. I'll probably be on for another 5 minutes or so. Amanda says, I'm feeling stressed. Started the morning with driving the kid to school because he missed the bus. Apparently, walking to the bus should take less than 5 minutes. Takes him more than 13 minutes. Oh, is he a dawdler like me? I'm a dawdler. I always miss the buses. Tank said it's 6 a.m. for her. 6 a.m. and you're bright and early. Up bright and early. And then Amanda says, but I have nothing to feel stressed about now, just a rush start of the day. That's the thing when when the child misses the bus, isn't it? You throws the day out a little bit. And Joy says, morning, Tank and Amanda. But at least you know, Amanda, they're at school. And they got there safe and sound. That's what I think. Tank says, hi, Joy. At least you know they're safe and sound at school. Oh, hi, Dawn. How are you? Hey, you. Eden says, hello to everyone coming in. Dawn Tank says, hi, Dawn. And so does Suzanne says, hi, Dawn. Yeah, I just thought I'd come on and do a bit of a live because it's been well over, I think, 2 weeks since I've done the last one. Just so then that way everybody knows that I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm still here. Tank says, Eden, hi. Dawn says, hi, Tank. I love to crochet. Hello, Eden, says Dawn. And Eden says, hey, you Tank. Since I saw you last, Dawn, I've done the hats, a teddy bear, and now I'm up to a beanie. Dawn says hi to Amanda. And that's without, I still got one more of these to go. And this one's left. So, yes. I like how everyone's saying hello to everyone. That is great. So, now I'm going to be on probably just for another 5-10 minutes or so. So then that way I can got to go and do more. Still got heaps to do around the house while I'm sitting here talking. Whoops, a daisy. What did I do wrong there? Oh. I don't know what I've done there. Had to place an order, a Walmart pickup order, so I got up early. Oh, okay. Well, that always happens, doesn't it? That always happens. And you'll hear some laughing going on somewhere, so... Oh, okay. A couple doors down. That's okay. They're having fun. That's the main thing, isn't it? As long as they're enjoying themselves, is what I say. When the stomach's not rumbling. I just got to go back one spot, which is quite annoying. And if anyone would like their channel link dropped, their channel dropped, just type in Yoda like what Nightbot's telling you to do. I really need to put. I probably don't. Time for popcorn? Whatever, Eden. No. We've got no popcorn. Yum, says Dawn. Suzanne's asking for a joke. Let's see what comes up. Did you hear about the scientist who was at lab partners with a pot of boiling water? He had a very esteemed colleague. Good on your Nightbot. Way to go. I think you need some decent. Eden says, I'll share with you, Dawn. We got potato chips, barbecue flavour, which is what I will go and I'll have some soon. before long. I just got to defrog my work for a minute and then I'll go back and then I'll be able to see what I've done wrong, which isn't that far back that I've got to go, so which is good. Plane going over. Some planes get very, very loud, which is unbelievable. Sometimes you don't hear the planes, and other times they're like as though they're landing on your roof. Seeing that we're in the flight path. Thanks, Ted. Have a good day, Lisa and everyone. You too, Tank. I hope you get everything you need to from Walmart when you go. Have a good day driving there. Just checking how far back I need to go. And I need to soon go out and start my car too. Haven't started it today. So, which I'll go and do soon. Joyce said, "See you, Tank." Now let's see how we go. Should work out now better. With a bit of luck. Eden says, "Have a great day, Tank. Can I come to Walmart?" Well, you can if you want. If you want to go and fly for 24 to 27 hours to the US. I'm surprised they've never brought a Walmart here to Australia. Could you imagine how many people would go to Walmart? I know I would be. That would be one place I would be going to. I'm not going inside. Yeah, you're going to Curbside, aren't you? You're getting it sent to you. 127 hours, said Eden. Yeah, don't think I would. Dawn said, "I'm working on a chevron blanket." You like your chevron, don't you? Dawn, I'm this far into my hat. So I'm not far to nearly finishing. And then Tank says, "Thank you, Dawn. You get rest. You go and get rest." I'm surprised you're not in bed, Dawn. You surprise me that you're still up. You're not tired yet? Or will you go to bed soon? Suzanne says they brought Costco over here, but not Walmart. Yeah, we've got Costco, but not Walmart either. We have Costco's. Yes, I'm still a bit sick. My left lung is sticky. Oh, that's not good. Good, Tank. You got to get better. Hmm. You got to get better. Thank you, Tank. I will soon. Yeah, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this line of my knitting, and then Amanda said, Suzanne, the Swedish yarn hooker, did you try Costco's yet? I haven't. I haven't either. So we got to pay $60 a year just to join, which I don't think that's fair. But I'm going to do this line, and then once I finish this line in my knitting, then I'm going to call it the night. I'll go to bed soon. I'm working on a chevron and not checking messages, taking a break from my skulls. You've done a lot of skulls though, Dawn. That's the thing. No, I haven't, Amanda. The membership is too expensive. So yeah, it's $60 for us to join. But I know with our Costco's, once you've joined, you can, if you need to do petrol, as long as you're a membership, have a membership, you get it cheaper, apparently. So, don't go to bed yet. You're not allowed. Just kidding, says Eden. But I haven't been into our Costco's yet. I'm sort of still weighing up to whether to pay the membership to go and have a look. I don't know if I want to pay the money to go in and look. And Dawn said, ha ha ha, Eden flogs fitness. She's being cheeky, Dawn. Cheeky like Nightbot. Being very cheeky. Here comes another plane. Another one will come soon. I'm going to do one more row. Well, we'll do one more row together then, Dawn, because I'm halfway through a line. So how about if we do one more line together and then we call it quits? What do you say? I say that's a good idea. Eden says cheaper petrol and gas. Well, yes, it is. One more line and then we're finished. Because it'll take me a while to do one more line anyway, because the way the pattern goes. And I've been working on this hat all day. One more row for me too, Eden says. But you're not making nothing. Or is it one more line in your drawing? Maybe. I think that's what it is. One more line in your drawing. Hi Sheila, how are you? What have I done? Oops. Michael that one up. Turn it around there. How you been, Sheila? Hope you're good. I'm two. M2, M2. Sheila says, good morning from Suhana. Give you the thumbs up. Yay! And Eden's laughing, and then Dawn says, hi Sheila, crossover. Nightbot says, thank you, Dawn, for hanging out with me today. Yeah, just going to finish this one and then I'll be calling it quits soon too. It is 8:12 p.m. on a Friday night for me. And that's without going down and taking my cup down near the kettle and going downstairs and need to go and start my car because I haven't started it. Been in it since Wednesday. I was going to say Thursday, but that was yesterday. Wednesday, and I like to run it every second day when I don't use it. So Thank you for hanging out with me. I always love hanging out with you, and we have laughs and memories and making new ones and getting a laugh when we say one more line, one more row, one more row, and 45 minutes later we're still saying one more line. But that's the best part because we get more done hanging out and chatting, which is what I like. So, well, I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 stitches left, and then my line is finished. And then I'm up to the next part, which I can do later. Dawn, don't go yet. I have 2 more rows. Eden, we're going to go whether you got 2 more rows or 3 more rows or 10 more rows, because I'm doing my last stitch now. So, and I don't want to stay on for too long. So now put this on here, so in that way I can do that. So now I don't lose my stitches. So what am I up to doing next? Alright. So this is what the pattern looks like. So you get to see the pattern. There's the band, and then there's the pattern. It is nice, the big twist. Works out really nice. Even to the pattern, if you can see the pattern, how it works out. But it's really nice. PFFT. To you too, Eden. I still got this much yarn, so it'll be enough to finish it off and to sew it up once I'm done. And I've got my little sticky notes so I can write if I need to do 5 stitches. So that's where I'm up to on that one. So, and if you all want to drop your link at any time, go ahead, because I'll be, say, 4 minutes time I'll be going. So if you'd like to drop your link in case anybody's, you don't know if anyone's actually your family member yet, they can come over to you and see, come and be your family member with you. If you want to, you don't have to. But if you do, you just type Yoda. So in that way you'll be able to, you never know, somebody might be lurking in the bushes. Because you never know. And I'll have to go soon anyway before the neighbours start. Because they were going really earlier. So I'll go before they start up again, which is quite annoying with them. No problems, Eden. Let's do 2 more rows. Well, Eden, you ring Dawn up and then you can talk to Dawn on Facebook Messenger and you can do 2 more rows. So in that way you two can talk. And that way you two can do 2 more rows together. And I'll probably go and get something to eat because I'm starting to get a little bit hungry. And that, so. And Eden says, LOL with a pencil, Dawn. Oh well, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you all have a great day, and I hope Dawn gets some sleep. I hope Tank gets everything from her Walmart order, and I'm not sure when I'll do another live. Bark, bark, back to baby bat. Baby bat, I hope you're okay. You're being a good boy. Mummy will have to give you big cuddles. Mama's gonna go walk me now. Well, Mama better go and take you walkies, because you'll need it. Yes, Bat needs to go walkies. Eden. Joy says, take care all, and I hope you all have a nice day, and I hope Bat enjoys his walk when he goes with Mummy. And she'll be watching the replay. So thank you for all those that have come to spend an hour and a half with me, and thank you for the lurkers that will be lurking, and those who'll be watching the replay. I hope you enjoy watching. Just keep an eye out on this space, because you never know when I'll come back up again. Who knows? And Bat says, puppy kisses for everyone. Big, big Aussie puppy kisses and hugs to Bat. We all love Bat. Love dogs. They're cute. So I hope you all have a great day. Those that are starting their day, and those that are halfway through the day. My day is got another 3 hours or four, just under three, over 3.5 hours, and we'll be on a new day. And I hope to see you on some lives later. So who knows? Love you, Lisa and Eden. Hugs and love to everyone. Love you too, Dawn. And feel my hug. Hope you're feeling my hug to everybody. Have a great day, and we will catch you on the flip side. And we will I'm going to write a comment to Dawn, so then that way she gets my comment. So, but I hope to see you on the flip side, and you will see me again on somebody's live somewhere, and that. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Yes, most likely you will. Hoping to be there on Nancy's Little Treasure by Nancy's live. I think tomorrow. She's going to do a little workout, and then she's going to have an auction. So, actually, I should put Nancy's. I'll get Nancy's link, so then that way everybody can go over to Nancy's tomorrow. I got it, Eden. So I hope you all get the chance. Thank you for though, Eden. And I hope you all get the chance to go over to Nancy's live tomorrow. Go and give us some love, and tell her that I sent you all over there. I know, I think it's about 11 o'clock my time, which would be, I think it's 8 o'clock Eastern Standard, Central or Eastern, whatever Nancy is, and 7 o'clock for Pam's time, and then I think it's 5 o'clock for Dawn's time. I don't know, but I just know it's sometime tomorrow night. So, and I just know my time when it comes up. So I hope you all have a good night. I better go. Let's go and do some things and that before Lara comes home. So we'll see you all tomorrow. All have fun. Good night, everyone.